Let's get ready to rumble! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Shibunaka. As always, I am back with another banger for you guys, and today I'm going over my 5 favorite movies of all time at the moment. Now, I gotta give credit where credit is due. This was not my idea at all. This is a video request from one of you guys, and I'm not gonna reveal the name or give them a shout out just because of security purposes, and I don't want them to be like not sad, but like embarrassed if I give them a shout out or whatever. So I'm just gonna keep that on the down low. But to the person that gave me this video idea, thank you. This video is for you. Hope you enjoy. So we're going down from number 5 to number 1 because why not switch it up a bit. And this one is my 5 favorite movies of all time, which I probably said that before. So let's just get into the video. My number 5 favorite movie of all time is Fireproof. Now, you guys probably haven't heard of Fireproof. Basically, it's a Christian movie, and pretty much what happens is there's a fighter and his wife. They're not getting along, and he goes through these steps, and his father gives him this book, and it's a book of 40 days, and this firefighter, he follows 40 days, try to get back his wife, and like in the meantime, as he's going through the book, his wife is pushing back at him, giving him mixed signals, and just it's a whole lot of mess. They later in the movie, she gives him the divorce papers in an envelope. He wakes up and he comes out because she's gone, and he comes out and there's an envelope, thinking that it's like a love letter or something like that, because earlier in the movie he in one of the 40 days, he did flowers, chocolates, and I think there was like a note or whatever. And so going back to what I was saying before, so apparently she wasn't having it at all, and he wakes up, sees the envelope with his name, Caleb. That was his name in the movie. Who played as Kirk Cameron. He was the actor who played Caleb in Fireproof. I forget his co-star's name, but together they were both really good actors. And so make a long story short, in the end, it's happily ever after. They get back together. She pay the Caleb pays for his wife's his for her mother's medical bills and bed and stuff like that, and pretty much in the end, happily ever after, they redo their vows and everything, and it's just a really good movie. Highly recommend it. Seeing that one if you're a Christian, and you want to see more Christian movies, that's definitely one that I highly recommend. I know it was a bad description of the whole movie, but I was just picking out key points from the movie. Number 4, which is Courageous. Now, Courageous is also a Christian movie, and pretty much it's about, now this one's about police officers, and they go around and do crime, or keep people, the crime people off the streets, the drug lords, I should say. And pretty much the one officer, his daughter was coming home from, uh, I think it was school or whatever, and sh- her- his his daughter, he had two daughters. He had a daughter and a son and a wife, and his daughter got hit by a car, and basically she got killed because of the car. And pretty much it's just throughout the whole movie it's like a tribute, and it's just about drugs and stuff like that. And I know this is a bad description, um, without seeing the movie. I mean, I've watched all these movies. It's just picking out key points, like I said. Um, but in the end, they do like a tribute, and it's like, um, that at the end of the movie, the guy whose daughter was killed comes and speaks at a church with all of the group of guys that he was with in his clan, and he does like a whole speech about his daughter being killed, and saying that he's a father and he has to take responsibility, you know take care of the household, and stuff like that. And it's just overall it's a really good movie. Highly recommend it, just like with Fireproof. And it's just, if you're looking for good Christian movies to watch, if you are a Christian like myself, Fireproof and Courageous are definitely one of the top two you need to see, because they are just fantastic. Moving on to number three. Number three, which is Lion King. I love Lion King. I don't know why. I love Disney movies. I don't know why. I just like Lion King. Um, I forget the one with the bear, the Big Bear and Little Bear. Um, oh man, I can't remember the name. If you guys remember the name, let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, Lion King. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen Lion King. And that movie is that movie is freaking amazing. Highly recommend it. I went to go see it in the movies, and just it was a good movie. Highly recommend it. Number two, which is Dolphin Tale 1 and 2. Now, I could have did 6, but I kind of just did Dolphin Tale 1 and 2 together just because I've seen both. They're pretty much the same outcome. The girl gets her arm cut off because Dolphin Tale's like a wait, not that Soul Surfer. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch that. It's been a while since I've seen these movies. This movie in particular. Um, I'm trying to think back when I saw the movies. Um, I think what happens is, um, yeah, the dolphin gets hurt. The dolphin gets taken to an aquarium, and they have to fix her tail and everything. And they try so many times to help her with fixing a new tail, and she doesn't like it. I That happens the first time they try to fix a tail because her tail got cut off. I forget what it was. What was it from? Um, but they tried putting a new tail on her once, rejected it. Tried putting on again with a new design, got destroyed that. And then the third one, I think she liked it, and she was swinging around with it, and she liked that more. But you got without. I know this is a vague description of Dolphin Tale 1 and 2. To actually physically see it, definitely one of the greatest movies of all time. As far as, you know, um, seeing like dolphins and everything. It's fantastic. Highly recommend it. And going down to number one, the number one movie of all time. I've actually seen this recently, which is I Can Only Imagine. Now, this is a Christian movie, and oh my gosh, this is freaking amazing. One of the greatest movies of all time that I've actually seen. So basically, how it starts out is, and I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna give you key points. So pretty much what happens is every time he had an abusive father, and he hated his father. You know, he went on tour. He had a girlfriend. He dumped his girlfriend in high school because he wanted to pursue his dream, and he went on the road with this band and he was a football player. He got injured, and the doctor said he got injured. He got a foot injury, oh, knee and foot injury, I believe, and the doctor said that he couldn't play. So he went to like chorus sort of thing. He walked in, and they were all singing and everything, and he was afraid to sing. He told the teacher, no, I can't sing, that sort of thing. I'm just gonna watch. And the teacher says that if you want to pass my class, you're gonna sing. So the one day he was doing like all of the like vocals and it's like soundboard. That's what I'm talking about. The soundboard. And he was listening to one of the songs. He had a tape. He put it in. He put his headphones on. He was rocking and everything. He was singing to the song, and I think the teacher turned the music off, and it was just him singing. And the teacher loved how he was singing, and without telling him, put him in the musical, and he was shocked. And long story short, he goes on tour. He leaves his girlfriend. Basically he dumps his girlfriend, goes on tour with his band, sings all around the world, gets a venue, or gets a gig rather, with this band from a professional artist manager, and he gives him some venues to play at, and in the end he pretty much writes a song. In the meantime, his dad is very ill. He goes back home, and he relives like his childhood with his father and everything, and his father's trying to make up with him, and he's still mad at him from when he was abusive when he was a child. His mom left him because his mom was beaten by the father, and he was beaten by his father, and his mother left him as a child, and oh man, it was. Anyway, I know that I'm kind of like all over the place, but I'm kind of just telling you what interesting movie. So anyway, leaves his girlfriend, goes on tour, gets booked, gets a couple venues to play at, goes in front of the big leagues. They get turned down. They said he wasn't good enough. The band wasn't good enough. Goes back to his hometown, goes sees his father, and pretty much kind of like revisiting his childhood in a way, revisiting his father, reconnecting with his father. And his father had prostate cancer, which he never found out till later on in life when he comes back the second time to see him, and he sees the papers. And after seeing those papers, he's nice to his father. He tries to forgive his father. He forgave his father in the end, and the way he forgives his father is writing a song about him. and the song is called "I Can Only Imagine." And in the end, the big girls, she had a concert, and she sang at her concert, and then the last song, it was his song that he wrote for his father, and she was trying to sing it, and she couldn't sing it because it wasn't hers. So, and the guy that wrote it, he was in the audience that night, and the girl said, "Hey, this is not my song. You know, I want the real artist to come and sing it." So, and then the artist that was her concert, she told the artist to come up. He came up, sang his song, crowd going wild, and it was "I Can Only Imagine." Was the song. He played the song, and man, tears going down my eyes. I had goosebumps. I have goosebumps just talking about it. Like, it was just so good, and it was, oh man, highly recommend. Fireproof, Courageous, I Can Only Imagine. For the Christian people out there, if you have not seen any of these movies, as far as like Christian goes, like Fireproof, Courageous, and I Can Only Imagine, those are the top three that I would watch. Like, I would binge watch them because they are so freaking good. I've watched Fireproof so many times, Courageous so many times because they are so freaking good. I Can Only Imagine, I saw it with my parents, and man, it really changed my life. And the way I look on things, and oh, it was amazing. But I know this video was kind of long, didn't want to make it that long, but you know, kind of had to get my point across and just give you guys, my full thoughts. Um, Actually, you know what? Let me give a review for everything. So, Fireproof, rate from 1 to 10, I would say about, 8.5 out of 10. Courageous, I would say like 9 out of 10. Lion, Lion King, I would say about 8, maybe. It wasn't good, but it, it was good, but it could have had more. Dolphin Tale 1 and 2, I would say probably like 7.5, 8. And I Can Only Imagine, 10 out of 10. Beautiful freaking movie. Best freaking movie I've ever seen so far. Changed my mind. And that's going to wrap up for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a big fat like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And thank you to the person that gave me this idea. Tops to you, man. Thank you so freaking much from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every single one of you. This channel would not be possible if it wasn't for each and every single one of you. We are on the road to 400 subscribers. We are at 390 right now. We are so close. We only need 10 more people to subscribe, and we are at 400 subscribers. So let's do it with this video. Let's freaking do it. Let's get to 400 subscribers. Let's do it. I know. I believe in you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you every freaking day. You guys mean the freaking world to me. I would not do this if it wasn't for each and every single one of you. So thank you all so much for the continuous love and support you guys have been giving me through the journey, because it's been a long journey. I've been on here so long. I can't remember how many years I've been on here, and it's just with your help, man, we can make an impact. With the fan base that we have, the fan base is so loving and kind, and oh man, I love each and every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. I would not be able to do this without you guys, so thank you all so freaking much. And yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, Hit my noties down in the description, and yeah, if you guys have any comments, concerns, let me know down in the comments below what you guys want to see more in the next video. And yeah, so without further ado, see you guys next video. If I don't see the next video, I'll be mad, bro. Till next time, it's your boy Supporter here. Peace.